Hey everybody, it's Pastor Scott, and I am joined today by Anna Schlegal, who's the director of the Herndon United Methodist Church Preschool. And this is Real Talk. This is our weekly video check-in series. This is where we share things that are going on inside the walls of the church with different programs or different opportunities, as well as outside the church. And we thought it would be a really good time to share with the community all the goings on that are happening just on the other side of my wall here. The preschool has returned. They are active. They are walking by the doors and waving to us all the time, and it's just a lot of fun. And I thought, we should do something with the preschool. We should be able to make sure that everybody in the neighborhood and the community, and also the members of this church, know about all the things going on with the preschool. You might know somebody that may be shopping or maybe looking for a place, and so I asked Anna to come with me today and talk about the preschool and share with you what they're doing and what their opportunities are. There's open enrollment happening. So, Anna, can you just give us an idea of what that looks like?
I'm happy to give you an idea of what it looks like. We are very excited to be serving the children of Herndon at the preschool. We have a half-day program. It goes from 9 to 12:30, and we are a busy, joyful, play-based program that has been serving the community for over 30 years. So we're at an exciting point in our preschoolhood in the respect that we're starting to get alumni parents that are now sending their children here. It's been a really special thing that we've just seen lately. The preschool is always filled with lots of activities. We have monthly events where we bring families in. We just wrapped up our holiday sing-alongs. We're looking forward to our preschool Olympics coming up. It's always a busy place, so we're always looking for volunteers, and we're always looking for families that would be interested in joining the program, as well as teachers that might be interested in joining in the fun too. We are currently in open enrollment, so that means that we're looking for new families. We have a few spaces for our 2-year-old program, our 3-year-old program, and our 4-year-old program in the following year. And one of the opportunities is to attend one of our open houses if you're interested in learning a little bit more about us. We have an open house this afternoon at 1 o'clock, probably too late for people to make it, but we have another opportunity this Friday from 10 to 11:30. It's actually a Moms Club. The Maeve Moms Club of Herndon is hosting a preschool roundtable here. So that'll be a chance to come and visit the preschool and learn more about us as well as other preschools in the area. And then we have another open house next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And that would be a chance to meet the teachers, see the classrooms, and learn a little bit more about our play-based approach to teaching the littlest of learners.
And you guys do a lot of play because you have access to some really cool spaces within the church. Can we
We
talk about some of those?
Yeah, we actually are so fortunate here. We have, within our preschool, we have our classrooms. We have an activity room that children go and they do plays and productions, or on rainy days they play. We have our music room where children participate in biweekly music classes, a dedicated art room where the students also participate in biweekly open-ended art experiences with our art teacher. We have an imagination garden on site, which is a nature-based outdoor learning classroom that they visit weekly with their teachers and expand upon their ideas there. We also have a huge playground, and we sit on a lot of property, so there's opportunities for walks within nature and playing basketball in the cul-de-sac, and you can't forget the gymnasium that we have as well. So lots of gross motor play and creative play happening all across the building.
And the preschool Olympics that you were talking about, I got a chance to see that last year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a lot of fun.
It is.
And there are so many different really cool activities that you guys are constantly doing. The playgrounds outside. I know that there's also the opportunity for something that you have a camp after the 12:30 time frame. Can you talk a little bit more about what that looks like?
Yeah, so we have our regular day goes from 9 until 12:30, and then for our 3 and 4-year olds that need a little bit of an extended experience or that love being with their friends or their parents need just a little bit more time at home, we offer something called Lunch Bunch. So our Lunch Bunch friends, they stay from 12:30 till 2. They eat their lunch with a group of peers from different classrooms, so they get to mix it up a bit. And they then do a project within our Lunch Bunch space, which is also the art room. So it's usually an art project or a science project prior to going back outside to the playground for a little bit more play.
And I also know that you have a very condensed classroom. So there's I think always two adults in every classroom, and there's a maximum of a certain number of kids because you want more hands-on experience. What does that look like?
We do have low ratios in the preschool. We believe in there being low ratios so that teachers can really commit their time with the students. So in our 2-year-old classrooms, we have a 4-to-1 ratio. So just 12 students with 3 teachers. In our preschool classrooms, we have about a 2-to-7 ratio. So 14 students and 2 teachers. That would be with our 3-year-olds and our 4-year-olds.
Oh, that's great. Is there anything specific about the music that you guys do? I know you would just come from doing something. Can you talk about the music and what they get to learn about music when they're here?
So in music, we just want them to understand that music is joyful. Music can be experienced in any way that they feel comfortable. So when they come into music, they're getting an opportunity to work with materials, drums or scarves or egg shakers, and use those materials in correlation with thematic songs that correlate with the seasons or about messages of how Jesus loves us, and really just have a good, joyful, robust experience. The teachers love music because it's also an energy burner. For about 15 minutes, we're up, we're dancing, we're singing, and have a great time.
And we, as the pastors in the church, like to be involved in helping out in different ways. And our director of children's ministries, Mallory, likes to come over and help as well. But I want people to understand this because I think that preschools that are associated with churches sometimes get a bad rap. Like they think that like we're opening the Bibles and saying, okay, we're going over the Old Testament today. And it couldn't be farther from the truth. We're just trying to find opportunities for the children to learn in all capacities, but also to be able to have that connection with the church. So, can you just give us an idea of what does like a daily schedule look like for maybe one of your classes?
Yeah, the schedule for most of the classes kind of is the same in the respect they all have the same components, perhaps just at different times. So we start our morning as the children arrive with open-ended experiences and centers. So you can come and enter and join in play at tabletop activities and enter into play wherever you're most interested. Shortly after all the students have arrived, they do a morning meeting where they have a greeting. Every child is greeted and affirmed for being there and told how much we love having them here. They look at the calendar and talk about what's coming up next, and then talk about the thematic project that's happening for that day and how it connects to the work that they have been doing. Other components of our day include a daily story time connected to the theme of the month, as well as a snack time, outdoor play time, and in inclement weather days, we do the gymnasium, so they always get that gross motor play. And we always wrap up our days with a closing circle as well, where we recap what we did and look forward to what's coming up the next day.
That's a lot of stuff.
That
is great.
Routines are critical for
yes.
little ones.
My kids are a little older, so I forget a lot about that. But yeah, that's really important. If I am a parent that's watching this, and maybe I found this recording in March, and I missed this opportunity to go through. How might I be able to get connected with the preschool to be able to come and do a visit on my own?
That's a great question. You're always welcome to come in and do a tour. You can call us at the preschool directly. 703-435-5688 is the number for the preschool. You can call us and schedule a tour at any time. You can also go to our website. We have everything about the preschool and the registration process available on the website. So that might be the first place to start, Herndon UMC Preschool.com. And yeah, we're always happy to have people come and visit and learn more.
And you're on social media too, yes?
Yes, we have Facebook accounts and Instagram. Yes.
Awesome. Well, look, this is a great preschool. Let me tell you, I have been associated with this church for a little over a year now. I have got to be part of the pickup lines, which is one of my favorite things to do, to be able to come and help with the kids that get dropped off in the morning and be able to bring them into the school. And it's just such a fun thing to see their faces light up when they see their teachers. And it's just, those relationships are just awesome. And I love seeing them firsthand. Is there anything else you want to share with anybody that might be watching that might be interested in the preschool?
Just that we find it so joyful teaching the children. Thinking about the carpool line this January, we all sat back as teachers and were just thrilled when every single child got out of their car for the first time after a 2-week break and literally ran through the doors of this preschool, eager and excited to get back to their teachers. And that we all just looked at each other and said, we're so lucky to work here and be able to see these children every day. So
They do great work, my friends. I hope that you'll consider coming out and visiting or reaching out to Anna or anybody else in the preschool if you have questions or you want to do a one-on-one visit. They'd love to have you. So, Anna, thanks so much for joining
My
us.
pleasure. Thanks for having
And
me.
we're excited to see everybody coming this Sunday at church. Don't forget, we have services at 10 o'clock and 5 o'clock. And we're continuing our series on faith and science and how they can be able to be connected. So, looking forward to see everybody this Sunday. Have a great week.
Bye.